Welcome back to another Coconutter's video.
Onto the boards.
A4 boxes. Oh my goodness, they're so heavy.
To come back.
First of all, I just wanted to say for my AnimeCon video, thank you guys so much. Within a week of posting the video, you guys gave me 5k views. That's crazy. For those who don't know me, hi, I am Denise. I run a small art shop where I mainly draw trash animals, but I do also draw some other things as well, depending on what my hyperfixations are. And in this video, we're going to be going over my preparation journey, I guess, for my very first outdoor market. Woo! I'm gonna try and make sure this video doesn't become too long like my other preparation videos, because those end up being like over an hour long each, but that means that there's not gonna be as much talking from me, I guess. I don't really know, we'll see how this goes. But basically, I have been selling my art online for the last 4 years, but I decided to pivot and try to sell my art in person now that I am based in London, and being in London has just opened more opportunities for me to actually go out to sell my art. In terms of in-person events, I've done a zine fair and 3 conventions so far, but I haven't really done a proper outdoor market, which is what I'll be doing on the 2nd and 3rd of May. I don't know if this video will be going up before that happens. We'll see what my posting schedule looks like, and I guess we'll see how long it takes for me to edit these videos. But essentially, I will be sharing a table with my friend Rainlee at an outdoor market called Urban Garden Fair. It is an East Asian market, so there's tons of East Asian vendors and lots of really yummy Asian food too. So for me, it's a matter of being able to connect with other East Asian creatives, but also so I can get my tummy full. Another thing to mention though for the preparation of this outdoor market is that it's gonna be leading up to my first really large shop update. So even though I have been running my shop for 4 years, because I was on Etsy, I would just hope for the best with the algorithm on Etsy. I would just plop stuff on the site whenever I made something new, and would just hope that people would be able to see it through the Etsy search bar. Now that I'm trying to take this seriously and market myself, and also because I've opened my own website, I've decided that now is the perfect time for me to do a proper planned shop update. In my realistic week in the live video, I did talk about what products will be added to my catalog for the shop update, and because of all of those stuff being added to my catalog, I do need to make some changes to my current in-person display. Time for me to do another segment where I insert a thing. Usually for most conventions where I am sharing a table, it's 6 feet long, and because I'm sharing, that means I get 3 feet. But for Urban Garden Fair, it seems like we're only being given a 5-foot table. Well, a little bit larger than 5 foot, but 5 foot nonetheless. So it means that my friend and I have somehow managed to fit all of our stuff into this 5-foot space. And I've done a little 3D mock-up for it, and it's gonna look like this. So I guess we're gonna just stack our heads on top of each other. I don't really know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Because of this condensed space, I need to figure out how I can fit everything that I have that is new into this. And if you saw my list in my previous video, it's a lot of stuff. Basically, I've got quite a number of things to do. But first of all, what I do need to get started on though is restocking my sticker sheets. So let's go. What do you think? I think it looks really cute. Ah! Hello there, it is another day, and by another day, it is literally the next day. So, at the end of yesterday, I made the grand total of 15, I think. Actually, probably less than. Sticker sheets. 8, 9, 10, 11. I made like 11 sticker sheets at the end of yesterday. Why? Because my silhouette for some reason decided to stop working. So I was like, I'm going to just turn it off completely, not going to work on that, because I still have more illustrations that need to be done anyway to be turned into stickers. So I was like, the rest of these I'll make another time. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I will say though, I really liked how they turned out, but I don't know if I like the holographic laminate. I'm gonna go with the holographic laminate for now, but I do have a shipment of glitter laminate coming shortly, and I feel like that would work so well with the Chikawa. This is upside down with the Chikawa sticker sheet. So I'm really excited about that. So today I'm going to be working on the display panels. I need to pull out my convention suitcase after, what was it? AnimeCon? Was it AnimeCon Manchester was my last one? Yeah. After AnimeCon Manchester, I literally just grabbed my suitcase and chucked it into the depths of my wardrobe, which is not actually very deep, but point is, it's been put away. So now I've got to pull it back out and try to rejig my display panels, because basically right now I use about 5 to 6 display panels to display my keychains, and obviously 5 to 6 panels is a lot when you only have 3 squares of horizontal space, and I'm gonna have even less than that for Urban Garden Fair. I've got 2 panels and a half. I have redesigned my display panels yet again so I could fit everything into 3 panels instead of the original 6 5 to 6. For some freaking reason, I keep finding old laminate that I do not use, so obviously it's time for me to make another display panel. I'm gonna do exactly the same things as I've done before, where I print out the design onto A4 sticker paper and try to get the majority of the page covered, and then I'm going to stick it onto my panels. What I've been using right now are these safety rings in order to keep the keychains on the display and keep them anti-theft, because it's not as easy as a command hook where people could just lift up the keychain and just take them and run off with it. However, because the safety loop, as you can see here, this is a lot of length that can be reduced. So what I've decided to do was also get a shipment in of tiny lobster claws, and I'm going to try my best to see if I can attach it onto the plastic beads, which should hopefully reduce the length from this, which is about 2 to 3 centimeters, to 1 centimeter, and that way I should be able to fit 12 keychains onto a single panel. I thought it would be really funny to show you how I store my stickers and my laminates, and they all go in these 2 A4 boxes. Oh my goodness, they're so heavy. They're so full of paper. Anyway, this top box has all of my sticker paper in there, and this bottom box, all of my laminates. I will say, I'm not sure if I have a lot of leftover sticker paper that I feel like could be used for the purposes of this, which means I might actually have to cave and use my nice vinyl for this. Wait a second. Oh wait, I think I found more. I think I spoke too soon. I found more. The 24th of April, and yesterday I found out the amazing news that I got off the waiting list and I've got a creators table for MCM May in London. So that's so sick. I will not lie, because of the restock and having to book the table and stuff, on top of the shop updates original stock, Coconut Tourist is officially in the negatives, which is not great. I will say the majority of it is a matter of having booked, I think, 5 events, and obviously all of the costs of those tables, they add up really fast. Me waiting for those events to happen, and then this restocking and just the stocking on top of that obviously has chucked my account into the negatives. But regardless, this is amazing news. I was shaking yesterday. I was on call with my friends, freaking out, being like, I have a month to sort out MCM. This is freaking scary. But that means I've got another vlog that's gonna be sandwiched in between all of the many vlogs that I have started to put together. I might have to move my original posting schedule around for my YouTube vlogs, just so it's not a bunch of preparation vlogs one after the other. But because I was on call yesterday with my friends, basically panicking but also super excited and being like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I did quite a bit of stuff yesterday actually, which I guess is irrelevant to the Urban Garden Fair stuff, but obviously I might as well talk about it because it will be relevant eventually, because I'm not going to make a preparation video for MCM considering it's so close after Urban Garden Fair. First of all, this is going to be the first time I'll have such a large table to myself. I don't think I'm allowed to share the creators table because the whole premise of it is that primarily it is your original work, and a lot of my friends are fan art artists, so that means they wouldn't be eligible for a creator table, which means I now have to try fill up a 6-foot table all on my own. I am quite fortunate that I do have a pretty extensive catalogue, and it's more of a matter of being able to spread those out so it's a bit easier to look at. And honestly, I feel like I did a pretty good job with my 3D marker, which you can see here. Honestly, I think with the fact that I have such a major shop update happening, it's worked out in my favor that I've planned the shop update to be right before MCM. I would be panicking as to how I'd be able to fill out a 6-foot table if I didn't have all of these new products coming in. I do have a snap rally that I was leaving for Hyper Japan between my friend Sakami Arts and I, but we've moved it forward for MCM, so I'm really excited about that. But it means that I did have to speed run and get my illustrations done for this stamp rally. Because yesterday I was freaking out and I couldn't get any of my academic work done, I decided to get some stickers made, and I thought that it'd be fun to show you the new designs that I made. My silhouette did start freaking out on me. I managed to get most of my stickers made, so I'm not mad about it. So last time I showed off my Raccoon Chikawa sticker sheet. In the same size, I have a Foobs and Grog sticker sheet. It's like them being best friends, and I thought it was super duper cute. Here is Grog painting Foobs. There's them eating together, the little headshots, some little assets that I associate with them. So in my head, Grog is really associated with apples, and Foobs is associated with strawberries because Foobs is 3 strawberries tall. And there's a little fishbone for Grog as well, and a little lily pad for Foobs, and that's them in their little rubbish bin house, and they're sleeping here. But yeah, I thought that was such a cute sticker sheet. And for my die cut stickers, I have the Can't Bike Chikawa one because I can't ride a bike. I thought it was really funny. I also have my neighbor Craig because if you don't know. And then finally I did a little sticker of the Soot Sprites. But yeah, so those are all the stickers I made yesterday. All of my new stuff has started to be sent to me now, which is really exciting. My keychains, my glass tumblers, my tote bags. Basically, in terms of the shop update, what I need to do now is just wait for the stuff to arrive, and I'm gonna go take some product photos now. I don't know if you would remember, but ages ago, this was what the table used to look like before I put the table mat down. I didn't like how dark it was, but honestly, I think for the purpose of product photos, I do like the wood. So I'm gonna go take some product photos, and I will see you later. It's been a couple days since I last filmed because it's also been a couple days since I've done anything for my shop. But I was mainly preparing the stuff for MCM, and then I realized, wait, I haven't remade my display sign for my brand. So let me just show you what I have. Currently I use this to display that it is my stall. However, I have recently changed my logo to this, which is actually in my handwriting. I made a font out of my handwriting so some of the stuff in my store can have a very personal touch, but I decided I want to update this to my new sign. Basically, a while ago in London, there's an art supply store called Cass Art. They had a branch in Islington that was moving, so they had a huge clearance sale. At that time, I bought so many things. I bought so much acrylic paint, but on top of that, I also bought some foam board. The problem with having cardboard is because it's corrugated, so it likes bending a lot. I thought that I should probably upgrade to using foam board instead. I think for the time being, I'm going to just stick with the Foobs and Grog sign that I currently have. I was thinking about remaking these Foobs and Grog signs, but I don't want to remake it when the design is gonna be essentially the same. Unless I redraw it, I think then I would update it, but at least for Urban Garden Fair, I know I wouldn't have the space to display these fellas anyway. I realized this was silly. I could just do it like this. So, that's what I'm gonna do. That took me way too long, but basically done. I'm gonna clean up the edges a little bit. Wait, it's nice. I was gonna carry it. Yeah, it's definitely me carrying up my own parcel. Guys, I'm carrying up my parcel with all of my hands.
Yeah, it's so many.
I think I've got. Well, we could still play music anyway. You're going insane. Like, get up on the ground. Yeah.
Like when people come here, like,
look at my fabric. Ah, it's so hot pink!
HOT.
This as well, because I thought it was like a nice, like, it looks a little bit like grass.
Okay.
But
Are you keeping it at this level for both?
I'm probably gonna have to cut them down so they fit on the panels. My little paper bags. I feel like I didn't order enough of these, but whatever. Yes, it's my glitter laminate. I'm actually really excited about this.
I like that.
Frog in a bin. This is my bag that I made. You would have seen my drawing process of this in one of my previous videos. I don't know if it's gonna be the last video, but so there's like there is a cute little pocket. It's small, but you can fit your phone in there. Ding ding, ding ding. Cute little custom strap. I think this is really cute, and it has a magnetic closure. The matching keychains. Ah! The magnetic keychains. These are not for the shop update, but these are for MCM. Stamp Rally Prize. My magnetic keychains that I'm doing with a collaboration with Suck Me Arts. Dunk, dunk. Hold on, show and look at these.
Oh, you drew one side E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have so much fun
The
editing this
ultimate
video.
duo. Capybara.
Capybara raccoons are such a duo, in my opinion. I think they're the most
Oh, it's
adorable.
not an opinion, it's a fact.
Basically, in my head, right, this is Grog's older brother.
You're doing a full family.
Yeah, I'm doing a family. Look at how full of phone charms this is. This is Foobs in a terrarium. My shaker charm. You can't see them, and then you shake them, and then they appear. Hi. It is currently the 29th of April, aka it is Wednesday, which means we only have 2 days to sort out everything that I need sorted out for the market. Because my friend is actually staying over with me, it means that I don't actually have as much time as I initially thought to sort out everything that I need sorted out for my market, because I'm, hanging out with her as one does. But she's off right now, so that means it is time for me to work on the ground Literally, there is no space at all for me to get my stuff done because I obviously unboxed a lot of stuff recently and I have no place to put it, which is why I have the clearance sale. If you want a mug or a coaster, please take them off my hands by buying them, please, because I have currently no space. I just want more space for new things, you know what I mean? Last time I put together these display panels, I now need to attach the new keychains and the old keychains onto them, which I didn't have previously. So that's what my plan is tonight. Ah, my life. Ugh, I didn't think this through. The jump ring doesn't fit into the silicone thingamabob. So I have no idea how I am going to attach these things, but... Okay, I think I came up with a solution. Zip tie.
What the dog doing?
Hi, it's currently 10 o'clock right now and I am basically almost done. For some reason can't find my keychains for the ABC raccoons. They should be here somewhere. I just can't seem to find it, but I've managed to attach all of the keychains onto the boards. I will say I don't really like how these foam charm straps are dangling. It's very distracting, but I can't seem to pry them off. Like, I've tried, I've failed. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for my friend to come back home, I'm trying to pack up some bits and pieces that I can pack right now for my market. Hopefully I can get it sorted before she gets back. In terms of the things that I need done for this market, the final couple things I need is to print off my risograph prints. Oh, and to sort out all of my signage, because obviously I'm condensing things from my 3-foot display into a much smaller display. Honestly, I think I'm really good on timing so far, but I do really want to try and pack as much as I can now. Hi! It is the 1st of May, aka tomorrow is Urban Garden Fair. Am I done with everything that needs to be done in order for this market? No, I am not. Specifically, I'm gonna be going to get my risograph prints printed out now. I've made the masters for them. I am ready to go and get it printed. We'll see how it does. It might come out, it might turn out really shit, but we'll see. It should be fine. Fingers crossed. We don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna head off now, so... montage. Nice day today, so I'm actually really happy about the fact that I am being forced to go outside and it's a nice sunny day. I will say tomorrow though, apparently it is expected to rain. I'm not particularly excited about that. Fingers crossed that when it does rain, it's outside of the times of the market. Okay, I have to film using my phone. Why? Because I am late. Why? Because the trains were freaking delayed and I was delayed by a good 20 minutes and now I need to try and rush to get there as fast as I possibly can. I doubt that I will be able to make it, but I will try my best to be there as quickly as I can, obviously. I probably should have booked 2 print slots, but I didn't expect to have this issue. It'll be fine. I'll be able to get my stuff printed for the shop update regardless. Oh my god. Okay, right, gonna lock in on getting there as soon as I possibly can. But it is such a lovely, beautiful sunny day. Just so happens that I have to be in a rush. Here we are. Oh no, why? No, let me cross the street. God, is it really stressful that I am really late, so now I only have about 20 minutes. You know what, I'm just gonna cross the street. I have 20 minutes to get my stuff done. Okay, I'm shut now. I'm ring the doorbell. Hopefully they still let me in.
head with this big stick. And then, no, it's just all a bit crazy, isn't it?
I think that's it in terms of the things I need prepped for this market. I did manage to get a couple of risographs cut out. There's quite a few that I need to cut at my own time, but that will be a problem for future me. I think I'm going to sign off the vlog here. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you tomorrow because I actually will be vlogging at Urban Garden Fair. Of course I'm vlogging at Urban Garden Fair. Why would I not be vlogging? Anyway, that's it for this video. Cue the preview. That's my lunch.
Oh my god, the behind.
We're done. We're ready. Let's start the day. How many minutes do we have left? Update, I lost my wallet. Life freaking sucks.